What's up and welcome back to Boo Bash. Today I am going to be talking about my hit and miss products of 2021, and thankfully there's a lot more hits than there are misses, but if you guys want to see all the products I loved and all the products that I didn't, then just keep watching. Alright everybody, I have the pile of hits on this side, the pile of misses on this side, and I guess we'll just kind of alternate through them a little bit. Full disclosure, I did buy all of these products. Either they came that I purchased them individually at Ulta, or they came in BoxyCharm boxes or FabFitFun boxes. So none of them were like freebies or gifted or anything like that for me. And as far as all of the misses, not everything is like a brand new product that got released this year type of a deal. Some of them are things that I've used for years and loved, and my skin has either changed or the formula has changed in the product, or, you know, just wasn't a fan of the product when I wanted it to work in a different way. First thing that I wasn't a huge fan of is the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. This was like a little sample that I did get in a BoxyCharm. It's like the travel size one, and it's okay. The only problem that I didn't like about it is I didn't like how it felt on my skin, and I also didn't like the fact that it for me it almost felt like it gave me like a white cast almost. Like it created a weird look on my face. It's definitely settled into parts of my face that I might be getting wrinkles or anything like that, fine lines type deal, but I wasn't really a fan. As for hits, these Japanese sheet masks, I love them. They're also featured in my Amazon favorites because you get a pack of like 16 from Amazon, and they are amazing for any time of the year. They've got brightening, firming, soothing, moisturizing, tightening, lifting, anything that you could think of. Like the list goes on and on. These are two that I absolutely love, the Herb one and the Aqua one. So the Herb one is a lot more soothing and moisturizing for your skin, and the Aqua one obviously is moisturizing and firming, but I absolutely love these masks. I've actually gone through one pack of 16 and ended up ordering a second one, and this is part of the second pack. So. The next miss, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just throw them on the floor. The next miss was this Milk Makeup Highlighter Illuminator Stick. I saw reviews on it, I saw it online. I really wanted to love it, but it just ended up making me look all like gross and sweaty, and wasn't really what I was looking for. I think because I have combination skin, that's part of why this didn't really work. I think if I would have had like maybe dry or normal skin, this would have been amazing, but again, if you can see on my hand here where it's like right in here, it makes my skin look just super sweaty, and I wasn't a fan. Next thing, I've talked about this like a million times, it's the High Altitude High Hydration Face Mask, the Flight Mode Skincare. This is my third bottle of it. I have 2 bottles in boxes in my bathroom. Love it. I put a little bit extra on when I do fly. I'll put like 1 layer on, and then right before I get on the plane, I'll go to the bathroom, put a second layer on. It really helps. But then also this time of year with fall, because especially people up north, the air is getting drier, it's less humid. Down here in Texas, it's still humid, but it's less humid than it was in the summertime, can create dry patches, and I'll actually use this as like daytime moisturizer. Love it. Like I said, I've got 2 more. So next thing that I wasn't really a fan of, and I bought the travel size, was, believe it or not, the Hula bronzer. I bought the travel size of it to try it out, and to be perfectly honest, I think this is the wrong shade for me. It looked muddy on my skin. It didn't look very nice. It was, I don't know, patchy and muddy, and I looked like I rolled around in dirt. I know they've got a lighter shade, so if there's a travel size of the lighter shade, I'll give that a try, but otherwise, not really a fan. Next thing that I love is the Tula Skincare Soap Pumpkin Scrub. This is the special edition one with Sean Johnson, but I know that they do have like the non-special edition, but it smells amazing. It smells like pumpkin pie, and the grit in it is actually a very smooth grit for exfoliating, and I really, really like it. I do this about once a week, and it just helps keep everything bright and smooth, and this is the second time I bought this year. So love, 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 love. Next thing on the misses is this QMS Medico Cosmetics Active Glow Tinted Day Cream. I don't know. I got this in a BoxyCharm, to be perfectly honest. Now, when you do BoxyCharm, if you sign up for it, you're supposed to do a quiz, and you put like your skin tone and your skin color. And one of the things that I liked about it was you could actually pick companies of what you use. So for example, I was able to do my MAC foundation and actually put the number into the BoxyCharm database questionnaire so that it knew like my tone and skin tone and everything. They didn't list it on this one. I mean, if you look, it is so much darker. It has like this, if you can see, it's like this goopy feeling. It's almost like liquid foundation that is going bad. And I know it's supposed to be like a day cream, but it felt too heavy for a day cream. And you can see it is the wrong shade completely. It's goopy. It's just, no. Next up on my hit, it's gonna be a really weird one, but stick with me, is the Secret Clinical Strength Protection. It's hot in Texas. Like, let me tell you, I'm pretty sure if Hades was here, he'd be sweating. And this stuff is phenomenal. My old, like, super sport sweat deodorant that I had in Pittsburgh that wasn't working down here whatsoever. I felt like a hot, sweaty mess. And even when we went to Disney in August, hot, sweaty mess. Not hot mess, just hot, sweaty mess. And this was phenomenal. I didn't sweat at all. I didn't have any issues. Next miss is this No Problem Prime Essence by Touch in Soul. I think it's supposed to be like no problem, like a pun, play on words type thing. I tried this in my Get Ready With Me video, which will actually be up after this one. But one of the things that I noticed is, so in the Get Ready video, I was getting ready to go on date night with Greg. Tried this priming essence, which it's supposed to be able to be used just like a primer. It like creased and broke apart, and just, it looked really weird on my skin. I'm not a fan of this. This was a miss for me. This was one that I bought at Ulta, I thought, or online at Ulta, I should say. I thought it looked amazing. I, got good reviews. I was excited about it, and it was a no-go. I'm sad. I really, really, really wanted to like this. Next up for hits is the Benefit Professional Primer. I absolutely love this. This is a brand new bottle. I've already gone through one this year. I alternate actually between this one and the MAC Natural Radiance primers. Sometimes I actually will even mix these two together. So this one's great for a natural look, but this one's great if I have oily areas and just want to look like smooth and mattified. So a lot of times what I'll do is I will put this in T-zone and this everywhere else, and then it is absolutely phenomenal. But I was introduced to this as like a sample from Ulta, fell in love with it, and then started buying full sizes. Got my first full size in a BoxyCharm box, used it all up, and then ended up going back and buying another one. Next up for misses is the Beauty Crop Glow Milk Serum. This was a BoxyCharm thing. I do love, though, that BoxyCharm sends you full size packaging that you get to actually try, because I feel like sometimes when you get like a sample, you get one or two uses and it's not enough to really see, do I like this, do I not? This, though, had the exact same issue as the milk primer, or the milk highlighting stick. This made me look like a sweaty, greasy mess. And I will show you guys what just a drop Just a drop, looks like. Okay, come on. You gonna drop out? No, you're not. There's nothing in that one. There we go. All right, one drop, or squirt, whatever you want to call it. And number one, a little goes a long way. I was really looking for something just to highlight, but it just, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's like, it makes me look orange and sweaty and just, I wasn't a fan. I wanted to like it so much. I put it on top of foundation. I put it underneath foundation. I put it on and like wiped it off like this, and it still makes me look like I'm dewy and sweaty and gross. And again, I think for somebody who is very dry and wants that dewiness, this would be awesome. But for somebody like me who is normal to oily combination, this is what I try to avoid. Next up that was I love, my hairstylist actually just introduced this to me at my last hair appointment, is the Joico Color Therapy Luster Lock Multi-Perfector Spray. This is the travel sample size. This is amazing. Like, let me tell you. I had used It's a 10 for so many years, and I still do a little bit. I actually like to mix the two, but this, like, my ends are smooth, my hair is shiny without feeling oily. It just, it's amazing. You spray it on when it's wet and go, and I love this. I definitely am going to be buying a big size of that. Next up for not crazy is this Joico Black Pink Pearl Shimmer Finish. It's like a multi-purpose product. You can use it for a bunch of different things. I'm not a fan of cream products. I got this in a BoxyCharm box, and it just, I don't know. For me, cream products tend to look like greasy and slimy on me. I appreciate the color. I mean, it looks like it would be a beautiful color, especially on like cheeks and stuff for fall. Cream products and me just don't mix. Next up on my hits is my Pharmacy Whipped Greens face wash. If you watched my skincare routine and how my skin has changed video, this was featured in it. I absolutely love this when I wash my face in the morning. It's oil-free, and it feels like it cleans my face without stripping the oils from my face, but absolutely love this. I got Greg turned on to this, so we both use this. And I actually have another full-size bottle on the way to me. Next up in my misses is the Glam Glow Youth Potion. So I ordered this from Sephora. I saw it. I thought I would love it. I love the Glam Glow masks. I like the water hydration from Glam Glow that I use if I'm ever super, super dry, which doesn't really happen anymore because that's usually in winter. But I thought that this would be something else from Glam Glow that I would love, and it did nothing for me. Next thing that I'm absolutely loving and was a total hit for me this year, I discovered Confectionery Soaps Co. And this is the Golden Pineapple Dole Whip Whipped Sugar Scrub. I have a couple of the Tree Hut's sugar scrubs that I need to use up, but then I'm going to be buying these exclusively. I love the whipped feeling. It's light. It doesn't feel like heavy and gritty, and it's exfoliating without being heavy and gritty. I don't know about you guys, but certain sugar scrubs for me almost feel like they're like grating against my skin, and they feel so heavy when you take them out of the container, and it's just like hot goopy mess, gritty mess. Doesn't feel like, it feels like it scratches more than actually exfoliating, whereas this actually, I feel like it exfoliates. I feel like it does what I need it to, and it feels amazing on my skin. Next thing on my hit list is I fell in love with this palette. I've got to be honest. This palette has become like utterly and completely amazing. I'm going to try to get it so the mirror doesn't just reflect all of the light. But look at these colors. These are gorgeous. I never thought that certain warm colors I could really do, like these ones, but this is amazing. I've been able to create daytime looks, nighttime looks, date looks. We're going to a wedding in a couple of weekends. This is the palette that's coming with me to do my wedding look. I just so pleasantly surprised, and it smells amazing, and I loved it. It was a very surprise hit for me. I bought it on a whim. because I was like, oh, it smells like cinnamon and the colors are gorgeous because I love like coppers and bronzes. Far outdid my expectations. I was so happy. Loved it. Next up on my hits is my Aztec Healing Clay Mask. This is another bottle because or another tub, I should say, because I'm actually running out of my other tub. This is the one, if you saw on my home spa routine, that I mixed with apple cider vinegar. One of the things I love about this mask is it pulls things to the surface. So if I feel like I have a blackhead or a pimple brewing underneath, and if you have acne prone skin or oily skin, you know the feeling where it feels like it's just like deep under there and it just hurts. This mixed with apple cider vinegar actually, for me at least, helps bring them to the surface. It helps kind of like pull it out and draw it out. I don't know if it's because this increases the blood flow within your skin that kind of helps push things. I don't know if, you know, as the clay dries, it creates like a sucking vacuum type force on your skin. I don't know the actual mechanism for it, but this stuff is amazing. I love this, and hence why I ordered another tub of it. So that is everything on my hits and miss for beauty products 2021. I want to know in the comments below, what do you think? Are there any products that were in my hits that are misses for you, or in my misses that are hits for you? Or are there any other products that you think I should try out and put in my Christmas videos? Let me know down below. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and see all of the behind the scenes stuff. I show all of my BoxyCharm unboxings over there. I show new products when I get them. But otherwise, I will see you guys all tomorrow for Boo Bash. Stay spooky, everybody.